Chewy, you know what time it is? Well, do you know what time it is? It's time to talk about the fall anime season because it's over. It's done. It's burned to the ground, and we're now in the cold grasp of winter. Well, let's talk about it. How are you? Yeah, no, I find it interesting how it's just like, oh, the fall season is October through December, and then the winter's January. But anyway, it's time to talk about our favorites and talk about the shows we watched. So, as you know, as tradition, I pick up any chart, go through popularity, and pretty much talk about all the ones I watched. So, shall we begin? I thought. Anyway, first up on the popularity list, Chainsaw Man. Here, I'll give it to you right now. I'll just send it to you. There you go. Chainsaw Man has a different ending theme every single episode. Yeah, they had a total of 12 ending themes and they were all great. The opening is a banger. But no, generally, if you asked me what was the most hyped anime of 2022, Chainsaw Man would be very, very high up on that list, if not the highest. And I think it lived up to all the hype. I think it's a fantastic anime. The animation was utterly brilliant. The story, well, the story doesn't really get going until the next arc after this one. But even then, you could see the elements of what the story's heading to, and it just oozes style, right? And I think one of the characters that really showcases that change is Kishibe. He is the old fuck who's meant there to teach power in Denji. Like he really is the beginning of the story change. But really, like I said, the if you could ask me what the one problem is, it's that the story never really gets started because the story itself starts going really hard the next arc. The next arc is Bomber Girl. And then after that is the International Assassins. And yet even then I think it's like it's the anime of the season. Yeah, I just think and there's some really good ones. Like I say it's like S like it's generally deserves to be in like S plus territory. Yeah, and it lived up to all the hype. No, no. No, it was announced, I believe, a year ago, and they pretty much had a release date. Now we prob yeah. Now we probably won't see Chainsaw Man 2 till at least next year. Because for those of you who don't know, Mappa has a lot on their plate this year. In 2023, they're releasing Vinland Saga, which, starts in a couple days. I'm talking about Chainsaw Man as a whole and why I think we'll see Chainsaw Man 2 in 2024. No, but this is related to Chainsaw Man. I think it's fine. And like they got Attack on Titan, they have Jujutsu Kaisen, and they got two other shows that are apparently airing too, right? So we aren't seeing Chainsaw Man come back till at least 2024, in my opinion. No, I don't think they'd be able to sneak it in because Jujutsu and Vinland are both 25 episode two course. Vinland starts winter in a couple days, and Jujitsu starts in summer. Mhm. Anyway, that would be the earliest, but even then, you're pushing it, right? Hmm. Next up, Spy X Family. Uh, so this is part two of season one. By the way, season two was confirmed, and they're also getting a sequel movie too. Not a sequel movie, a side story movie. And yeah, it looks like it's an original story written by the author. But yeah, this is another S plus anime. I think it's that good. I think as a whole, season one was so brilliant. The one thing I really like about this show is that it finds a way to seamlessly combine the comedy with the serious. The perfect example is yours drunken outrage where she thinks she's being replaced, right? It is both, yeah, really you could say that, but like it's both fucking hilarious, right? But also you see the raw emotion because yours improving, right? She's becoming an actual person, right? And she doesn't want to lose that. So while at first it's like, oh ha ha, she kicked him so hard he passed out. It's also like you see the desperation there. So yeah, no, I genuinely think the first season was brilliant. I am super excited for the second season, especially if they can get to the boat arc. It's so good. And yeah, no, I'm just generally hyped. So yeah, no, it won't be. The if I remember, it's been a little while since I read it, right? Since I'm keeping up with it weekly. I don't remember if I feel like it's close. Let me just see. I'll just they're at doggy, so they're past doggy crisis. They just passed the tennis. They're at the Imperial Scholars Mixers, so yeah, it'd probably be either the midway point or the second half of season two, because the Great Cruise Adventure is literally right there. So it's the next one. But moving. Oh, one quick thing about Spy X Family. I love the way they introduced Desmond's father. Absolute brilliant introduction. Moving on. We got another S plus Chewy. I look. I cannot deny Mob Psycho's never been a show that I'm like really excited for, but season three, fucking immaculate. Oh yeah, it was good because what I love the most is that the first time in the entire series you see Mob just laughing his ass off is at the end. And it's just like he's finally accepted himself. And that's what all of season 3 was about. Mob accepting himself because the one thing that really floored me was when Mob's powers said, "No, I'm Shigeo, you're just Mob." Like that was just holy fuck. And then to see Reagan finally stop lying, right? Like the ending of season 3 was such an emotional roller coaster that it's immaculate. And I'm going to be honest, it was hard for me to not call it anime of the season.
Hmm.
I genuinely liked it that much and I thought it was that good. And again, this is coming from somebody who's never really attached to Mob Psycho.
I mean, yeah. The only reason I even catch the first season because of One Punch Man. About it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, One Punch Man next year.
Oh yeah,
This year.
this
Anyway,
year.
so yeah, we've got 3 straight S pluses. It's time to ruin that streak, Blue Lock.
There's an 80% on this site.
I
Blue
think
Lock.
Blue Lock is a B+ to A- show.
Oh, it's got 24 episodes. Holy. Oh.
Yeah, it's got a couple. It's just started. It's like, I think as of right now, right? It's a B- to A+ show. A B+ to A- show.
I can understand that.
I really talk hard about suspension of disbelief. This show has none of it. I generally think this show would have been better if they just straight up kidnapped the people.
Made it like a true, as I was saying before, a true death game, basically.
Yeah. Now, I also can't get over the fact that, like, oh, my soccer career is over because I didn't pass Blue Lock. Fuck off! Like, again, there's a pretentiousness about this show that I find really frustrating.
I feel like they should have their legs broken so bad or something like that.
But when the show is moving in the game itself, oh, it's really good.
That before, I think they should have just made a death game kind of thing.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
I do. I agree.
But like,
if there's
destroy
one thing
their
I will
legs so bad,
criticize
basically.
the games about, though, I think they have a little too much exposition.
Sorry, in the games?
In the games, it's just like, oh, he has this power, so if I use this power and do this and do that, it's just like, just kick the fucking ball. Right?
I really want to watch Inazuma 11 with this.
Who knows? We'll be in Japan for a month. Anyway, I think B+ is where I have the first half. And speaking of first halves, I think My Hero's first half is S+. I think it was generally that fucking incredible.
I mean,
This was the war. This was the war arc. And while My Hero is going to take a step down because the arc after this is an annoying, convoluted piece of shit, everything about this war arc was amazing. How the villains reacted to Hawks killing, I always forget his name. It's the doppelganger guy.
Duplo?
Yeah, I think it's Jin. It's Jin. I forget his villain name. Twice, that's it. Yeah. So like the death of Twice is like impactful as all hell. And I also love how there's death right away. Once Shigaraki wakes up, the amount of death just skyrockets.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And like the animation's great. I loved the students fighting Gigantomachia, the giant running thing, because you could feel like they are actually at a major disadvantage, right? But the best part of the entire half was Dobby. Dobby fucking steals the show. Just the amount of relish he has when he's revealing the truth, right?
That's indifferent, yeah.
Yeah. And the one thing I think a lot of people, like, it ties so well into one of the 3 main stories of My Hero throughout the rest of the time here, which is Deku versus Shigaraki, right? Which is involving Deku and Shigaraki battling or coming to get to grips with their powers. Shigaraki versus All For One, because All For One is trying to take over Shigaraki. And then Endeavor's whole story. And like, everything about Dobby is so incredibly written because it all makes sense. Like, when Dobby was born, Endeavor wasn't as bad, but you could see the darkness of Endeavor starting to show up. And it was Dobby's supposed death that really set him off. So Dobby's return, when Endeavor's trying to at least make good, trying to come back a bit, right?
Right.
That is just, it's perfect. And the fact that Dobby is essentially just the fucking Joker.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, he is just the Joker, and he relishes in it. The little dance he did when he is essentially just dropping everything. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. And, like, you feel his happiness because it's just like, I've been waiting for this for years, and I can finally do it.
Mm.
And of course, again, the final couple episodes, I love how Dobby's lies are immediately destroyed with the return of Blue Genius because he thought Blue Genius was dead.
Right.
And like, yeah, no. Generally, I think the war was fucking incredible. It's just a shame the next story arc is just a piece of shit. Essentially, the next story arc is, well, they got a couple story arcs right now, but the big one is just, I'm gonna be honest, it's really bad. It's really bad. And they do pick it up a bit before the big final war, right? Which is the current arc right now.
Right.
But oh, this is where you feel my heroes start to take a bit of a slip.
Is that the right now we're at the Paranormal Liberation War?
We're at the paranormal. We're at the end of the Paranormal Liberation arc.
The next one is the Tartarus one, right?
Yeah, and it's not bad because of the Tartarus escape. It's bad because of what Deku does.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. So while I think the war arc is amazing, I generally expect this season now to take a bit of a downturn. Speaking of taking a bit of downturn, Bleach.
This chart has Bleach at 90%.
Yeah, and I generally do think the first core of Bleach was really good.
Is it that
and
good,
here's the
though?
thing. I think the first core of Bleach is an A to A plus show. The problem is you already see the flaws that are coming. One, Yawatch is already built up as this indestructible villain, which means, again, it's going to take another ridiculous power spike for Ichigo to beat it. But the main issue I have with this season is the setup to that. So, Ichigo's mother being revealed as a Quincy. Okay, I can see that, right?
Right.
Ichigo's mother, then Ichigo's sword. You know the thing that was in Ichigo's sword the entire time? The old man?
Right, yeah.
That was Yawatch.
Oh.
Yep. Because that was Ichigo's Quincy powers, right?
Was Yawatch? Oh.
It was Yawatch the entire fucking time.
Okay.
Right? So I have issues with that for two reasons. One, why would Yawatch from 1,000 years ago let Ichigo go down the route of the Soul Reaper? Right?
Okay, yeah.
Like, think about that. Yawatch from 1,000 years ago still fucking hates Soul Reapers. So why would he even let him do that, right?
Right.
Because you're thinking, okay, he probably has enough power to stop it, right? Yet he's been helping him this entire time, and they try to play it off that he's not been saving him, it's his inner hollow. Right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna spoil a little bit, right? Because this is one thing that generally pisses me off.
Okay.
Eventually, they're gonna reveal that Yawatch, who has been inside Ichigo's sword, by the way, has been manipulating Ichigo from the very beginning. Everything in the series that happened, that Ichigo did, is because of Yawatch.
Okay, but to what end though?
No, like legit, that's what they're gonna do. They're literally gonna play it off that your watch has been manipulating Ichigo. And here's the thing, and I get why they're gonna do it. This show does not know how to write a villain that isn't Aizen. Because think about it. Aizen, superpowered villain, known for manipulating people all the time, right? Oh, by the way, did I mention in the showcase of how Ichigo's father and his mother met? Oh, you want to know who was one of the main reasons behind it? Aizen, because of course, right? Aizen has to be fucking everywhere.
All according to Keikaku.
That's exactly it, though. What you said there is exactly it.
According to Keikaku.
Everything is like, oh, it was all according to my plan. And it's just like, that makes no fucking sense. Right?
Do it again. This is Aizen 2.0. Let's
Because
go.
again, you watch, he states, and I quote, he reveals he did everything in his power to suppress his latent talent potential, right? He did not want him to go down on the route of a Shinigami. But he never really feels like that. Right?
He just let him do it. Whatever.
It never really feels like he suppressed it at all. For the most part, it felt like he was helping him.
All the time.
And this is where you legit see the problems start to come in. And I'm going to spoil another thing, right? Ichigo's mom's death, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the one thing that, like, really pushes Ichigo to become a Soul Reaper.
Yeah.
They try to play it off that the reason Ichigo's mom died is because at that exact moment, Yawatch awoke from a 9,000-year slumber. And because of that, Ichigo's mom lost all her powers.
Oh. Okay.
So in reality, Yawatch killed Ichigo's mother. Fuck you! Bleach suffers this arc dramatically from what I like to call retroactive storytelling.
Ah.
Right? So, that Ichigo's mother, it's everywhere. It's Ichigo's mother. Oh, Ichigo it's Yawatch all the time in his sword, right? And it's just like...
creating a story from all the stuff they had in the past. Yeah, not thinking about, no, yeah.
And it just really shows how rough the storytelling gets.
It is quite rough by the sounds of it, honestly.
And this first bit was, like, I will say, this first core, great. But you end it with stuff like the Zangatsu stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I see where this story goes horribly wrong. Oh, by the way, did I mention it still can't escape the fact that it just does not know how to do power dynamics?
Mm-hmm. The whole...
But yeah, first core is great. Evidence of the Shadow.
Oh.
It's a B.
B plus.
Like, I think B to B plus is fine. I just
maybe
I don't know.
soon to
I'm
be on the edge of A minus.
Tired of it. Like, there's obvious quality. There's obvious entertainment value. You always want entertainment value, right? But like, it just kind of feels like it's going through the motion. Like, I get the whole point of, oh, he thinks he made up a cult that actually, no, the cult actually exists, right?
That everything is just...
he thinks it's all a fantasy, but in reality, it's reality. Yeah. Like, I get it. But after a while, that joke started to die down a bit.
Started to be more... need something else.
And I started to realize this after the latest arc. The characters suck.
I need more.
Like, Sid's pretty stereotypical. Entertaining for sure, I will say, but like, he's nothing amazing. I think everyone in Shadow Garden is one note at best.
definitely probably be more development.
Like, is it wrong that I think the best characters are Alexia, Sherry, and Iris?
Cherry and
Sherry
Iris.
was the girl
The pink
who
haired
was,
girl, right?
yeah,
And Iris was the
sister of Alexia. Like, those
uh
three to me are probably the best characters in the entire series.
I can understand Alexia, maybe Sherry, but Iris, no.
Iris at the end of this episode was at least getting development of her having to react to the fact that, like, she's just lost her Crimson Knight order.
Oh, well, I didn't watch this episode, so can't say anything.
Like, she's like, what can I need to stay strong, that type of person. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. But I think it says something that I consider her a good character when everybody else is shit. Like, I'm sorry. The funny of, like, oh, haha, everything he thinks is fantasy is reality has died on me.
See, I see. You need something
Like,
else to keep going at that point, and then you
like
notice everything else.
Delta, a member of the Beastkin or whatnot. And I'm just like, she's cute. I like her. Where's the actual character, right? Alpha, one of the most well-known elves there, like one of the first people that he found. Seems to be smart, pretty cute. Where's the actual character, right?
It's there's okay, so I'm gonna probably say that at this point it's because it's more than likely they're taking too focus centric to either like Sid or Shadow.
Sid isn't even that good of a character.
I know, but that's the thing that they're lacking out as a result of all the other characters. They don't have enough. Basically, they don't
Like,
have really enough screen time in a sense here.
okay, does that make it good?
No, I'm just saying that that's probably the problem that they're having.
And then you got Epsilon, where her only quirk is that she uses the slime to give her big breasts.
Yeah.
Like, it's a general problem with the shows that the characters just are not written well.
I feel like if they had more time to
But here's the thing, you
go
say
into
more
like,
time, right?
huh?
Like, you bring up the more time argument. Overlord. Overlord's characters are fucking incredible. And they have just as many, if not more characters, right?
Mm.
Than this here. And yet it still finds a way to make me care about every single one, give every single one interesting moments, interesting quirks.
Yeah.
So, like, I get the argument that, like, there isn't enough time, but when you got a literal show that is literally the perfect comparison to it, doing just as much, if not more, with its characters, no, I'm going to be pretty hard on it. And I think that is a genuine, really bad problem that the show has run into.
Oh yeah, I can understand.
Like,
I think the
again,
writing
I'm not
could
going to
definitely
say
be
it isn't
improved.
entertaining.
Oh no, yeah.
Because it is. It's generally entertaining, pretty fun. I like the character designs, but, like, man, has this show, it started out great and just anyway.
Yeah, after a while you could see the holes that they're kind of lacking there.
Bocchi the Rock. Existential Crisis, the anime.
I actually watched this entire series.
I watched it too, and, like,
I did a catch up. That was,
oh my god, I'm in a Flare Discord group, right? And we were talking about Bocchi the Rock, and they pointed out if there was bullying in this show, it would lose all its charm. But, like,
I get it.
Bocchi is just so disgustingly relatable, it isn't even funny.
Yeah. See
And
some of that.
what he's essentially Minato Aqua.
That means Kit-chan is Suisei Aqua.
Suisei.
Suisei, yeah. Shimatsu,
According to my friend Tori, Nijika is Toa.
Oh.
But no, this show is disgustingly relatable. It's also just really good. They take advantage of Bocchi's absolute fears and just make every moment fucking hilarious. I genuinely liked it. I think this is like A plus. I think it's worth everybody's time. To Your Eternity. I think it is drastically improved from season one.
Oh my god.
Like, I enjoyed season one, but I really like the way they took Fushi's character.
I mean, okay. Season 1, I want to say was basically like it's a foundation because
Sure.
Fushi was still technically learning, and in this season he's starting to make more strides as a result of having all these experiences.
Yeah, which
All
is good
these.
writing. I don't know why you're talking like that, though.
No,
Like, of course I see it.
yeah, which makes it understandable why you would like season 2 more than season 1.
Also, Bond.
Oh yeah, Bond is a fantastic.
Oh, he's so good. I generally think this is like an A show. It's really good.
I'm gonna go a plus.
All right, this is a show you watched. It's the Sword anime.
Yeah. Honestly, overall, unique concept on paper because it's one of the
It has
ones.
a season 2 coming, by the way.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I could see that. I could see the reason why. Sorry. Um, it's still an isekai, but the new concept being like, oh, people are now going to be isekai'd as whatever objects is starting to become a trend now. So why not become a magic sword? Oh yeah, I just thought overall a I think this is based off the light novel. The source was at least for this one, so manga wasn't manga. There's no connection to this one really, but it was interesting at times that they made some different changes, like the change of Amanda's character and stuff like that. Originally, she was like,
Yeah, I heard there was some, like, not story changes too much, but a lot of character changes, like design changes.
yeah, there was a lot of character design changes. I believe Amanda was like the most cool one, because like originally, I think in light novel, supposed to be like I think she was supposed to be a patanko and like a short, or not like short elf, but like a little bit smaller when she was intended. But in anime, she's like this big boobed, huge, fairly tallish. Well, not super tall, but like tallish and like really long hair with these interesting bangs and stuff like that. That weren't covering her. I think she was originally had her eyes covered with her hair in the light novel. But yeah, no, I mean besides that, like, and the character design changes, honestly not bad. Like pretty decent storytelling and world building and stuff like that. Nation definitely not like the story levels like high enough to put anywhere in like S or A, like A tier. I would just say this is probably like a B plus, B minus really area. It's it's a different take. It's not like anything too different. Still uses game systems. The dynamic of the main characters is probably the most well, not unique, but like the thing that kind of sticks out the most and probably makes it different from other isekai tropes. The fact that he's a sword. But yeah. And sorry, I actually genuinely enjoyed the Fran Shisho, the sword, the MC's relationship actually a little bit more than I thought on the anime wise novel. So yeah, I thought that was, yeah, okay, passable, enjoyable level. I don't want to get too in depth about anything else. I thought it was pretty good. I can understand. I can see why people are putting it as fairly average area. All right, next.
All right.
Did you watch Fufu Ijo Koibito?
And I didn't watch this, the next one. But next for me, actually, is Uzaki-chan. I've been on record saying I'm really enjoying it.
They horny though. I mean, the
They are, but like, no, I actually have really enjoyed it. I thought the escalation of their relationship was done well. You know me, I love overprotective fathers, and oh my god, Uzaki's father's one of the best. Overall, I think it stays about the same as season one, maybe a little higher. I'm gonna say B plus.
okay.
I didn't watch this next show, but we both watched Aruma-kun, and I have to say, eh. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the last episode with him getting past the feelings of like, I actually want to be here, great. But I think Aruma-kun ran into a problem this season where we're trying to show all the characters, but oh, we haven't really developed all the characters.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm gonna be honest, episodes 1 through about 3, great. Wasn't really liking it through 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8.
Wait, I thought
Then
they
once
did kind of did a little bit of development, but like maybe they didn't show it.
Not really. I mean, they tried to do it with the whole training arc thing, but I felt most of them were overshadowed by the main character's training. Like, they really did not go like the only like out of the main out of the class, you have the big buff idiot and the idol.
Mm-hmm.
This show's never really done a good job of getting me to care about the rest of them. Like, apparently, there's a new main character coming called Lead Shax.
Lead Shacks.
Yeah, but no, like Sabro, I think he's done well. Again, the idol's done well, but like the rest of them just feel so one note.
Mm.
I do think the teachers have done really well. Balam's
Mm.
always been great. You know how much I love Kalego.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, again, I've never. There are moments where I am into this season. There are moments where I'm not. And
Right.
essentially, it's that middle part that didn't get me. So overall, I think Aruma-kun's first half was a B plus.
Yeah, I'll say a B. Well,
Like, I
might be
don't think it hit
now.
A level yet. I think it could because, again, I really liked episode 12.
So far for this course,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be a little bit more generous. It's a minus.
All right, and then there's other shows that we didn't watch, like Akiba Maid War, the Beast Tamer anime, the
I heard that
last
one's weird.
Yeah, it was. The Last Boss anime.
I also thought
Apparently, I
that
heard
was...
Do It Yourself was actually pretty good. But then for me and you, Gundam,
Yeah. Okay.
A plus.
Yeah. It's...
I generally think that this show is really fucking good. I love the character dynamic between Suletta and Mirone. I think most of the other characters are done really well. My only real major complaint that they are actually seemingly fixing, Delling. I think Delling's character has been really underwhelming in terms of the fact that he's done literally nothing.
Pretty much.
He was the main villain. He's the main villain. He's the guy who literally is the reason why Gundams were banned. Do something!
Oh, it is first season, so...
It's the first part, and there is a second core coming in, I believe, spring. Yeah, spring.
I don't know. I don't know if that's like a good enough of excuse, though, honestly. I feel like they should have teased something a bit more, or
like... They did, because before, I believe it was episode 11 or 12, they teased something, 11. They teased something between Delling and Suletta's mother.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Right? So, they do recognize Delling needs to do something. But just, I wish there was a little more.
No, I don't think that teasing was enough. Honestly, they should have been a little
more and it looks like they're trying to push it. I expect people to die next episode.
Next season?
Well, no, next episode. There's one more episode left this season.
Oh, and right, it's not yet. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I expect people to die this episode coming up.
Yeah,
But overall, yeah, no, I think this new Gundam's been very good.
very
And pretty
entry
much
friendly.
And pretty much outside of that, for me, I refuse to talk about Yowamushi Pedal and Move Love. These are fucking nothing shows.
You didn't give a grade for Gundam.
A plus. I said it at the start.
Oh, okay. For that.
But for me, I
A+,
refuse
yeah.
to talk about
Fine.
Yowamushi Pedal and Move Love. These are nothing shows. Move Love is car crash stupid. Yowamushi Pedal, I've explained that like the gap between season 4 and season 5 has just it's killed this show for me. And like
I don't know why,
I
but I
wanna
still
check
think it's
something.
funny that you still watch Move Love because it's your
Oh no, I have a guilty pleasure for
guilty
the Move Love
pleasure.
series. I've willingly admitted that. I have a guilty pleasure for the Move Love series. I think the alternate Eclipse one is really, really good. I think Shores or Markin is entertaining, but this is just a piece of shit. Oh my god. Now I wanted to check something about Yowamushi Pedal because I want to see how people's feelings of it are. Yowamushi Pedal's season 5 is averaging at about a 7.5, so it's doing nothing. So like, yeah. But the other two shows I watch, well, I can't really talk about Cancol since it had like a 3-week delay.
Hmm.
It's good, but like, Arknights A plus, and honestly, surprise of the season.
Hey yo.
But yeah, that's it for me. How much more you got? Because I'm thinking we could dish out the award.
No, we're doing preview, remember?
Oh yeah, no, I was talking about dish out the awards this season.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well.
just a quick little glimpse of some things we liked.
I thought I'd watch one more thing. Nope. Oh, these were TV shorts. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I watched
Peter Grill.
I watched Eternal Boys.
Hey, moving on. Let's talk about this coming up season.
Preview.
All right, this will now turn into the preview because holy shit, winter's already started. Literally, there's like a couple animes that already aired. We're gonna go through this pretty quickly. I'm just gonna talk about the ones that I'm watching.
Ooh, wait. There's a second season of Mao Gakuen? What?
Yep.
What the what? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been announced for a while.
I didn't know.
All right, but I'm going to talk about the ones that I'm watching, and you'll talk about the ones you're watching. Starting first, Vinland Saga Season 2. Anime of the year? I think this is going to be the best fucking show in existence.
Is this when they pick up when
This is essentially after Thorfinn's downfall, and now they're beginning the farm arc.
Ah, yes.
It's fucking amazing. I am so excited for this. You know what the best part about this? This show airs the same day Ina returns to streaming, so like, fuck yes.
Wombo combo.
But no, am I being hyperbolic? Yes. I don't care. I think unless this season completely blows apart production-wise, this will be the anime of the year, if not for one other show. Yeah, so speaking of Malgakin, I'm watching that as well.
Malgakin? Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. The one with whatever his name is.
If there's one thing that I absolutely fucking love about this show, well, there's two things. One, I love how this show understands what it is. It understands that it's a power fantasy comedy that's just meant to fuck about and have fun.
Like how comedy's not even on.
Yeah. But like even with that though, the show has Anos being the most ridiculously powerful character we've ever seen, right?
Yes.
every other character is strong in their own right, and they're given their own time to shine.
Hmm.
Like, that's one thing that always I've had trouble with like overpowered character shows, is that they dominate the entire show and make every character feel useless. Oh, hello, Mahoka. I didn't see you there. This show
Overlord.
doesn't. I think every character is strong in their own right, and they can hold their own.
I feel like Overlord kind of shows an okay amount.
Yeah, but I think Overlord also, like, I'm just powerful. Yeah, no, Overlord actually is a good thing. Nice. Tokyo Revengers. Thank God they aren't covering the ending of this anime yet.
Isn't this the Christmas one?
Yeah, this is the Christmas one. Essentially, Tokyo Revengers, the main story, before it went fucking stupid.
I think this might have been like one of the moments that I feel like the Christmas one's one of the ones.
I believe they are on. Okay, they're
about
done through Valhalla. They're at the Black Dragon arc, story-wise.
Oh, okay.
And, like, I think they could probably finish the series, but I feel like they're only going to deal with the Black Dragon arc. Granted, they did do the Valhalla arc, which was 44 chapters and 13 episodes, so maybe they could finish it and, not cover the last bit of it, which is legit one of the worst fucking things I've ever read, but we already went over that a month ago.
I think you should just feel like they should just finish it in
Like,
this
seriously,
season.
what I want them to do, what I want them to do, cover the Black Dragon, cover Tenchuku.
Yeah.
And then don't cover anything after that.
There you go. Yay, finish.
Yeah.
Yay.
Anyway, Nagatoro's returned. I actually really liked season 1.
Okay.
And I am excited for season 2.
Oh.
Bungo Stray Dogs season 4. I think this could be one of the best anime of the year. I really do. I've made it clear. I think Bungo Stray Dogs is amazing. And I am generally excited for season 4. Out of the 5 shows I mentioned, are you watching any of them?
I will be watching Mao Gakuen. We'll be watching. Yeah. Maybe.
I will be watching Vinland Saga. Well, here's a question. Will you be watching Nier Automata?
Fun pictures, huh?
I am genuinely curious of how this game will be turned into an anime.
I think they have enough to work with.
They got A1 Pictures behind it, who are really, really good with sci-fi-esque shows.
Maybe, but only if they do a lot of ass shots.
Up next is a show that oh my god, Chewy, I love this show so much.
The defense one.
Yes, it's both Fury. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max up my defense. The first season of this show was such a surprising hit. I loved every second of it. I am so excited for the second season. Another one, and this is actually a new show. Tomo-chan wants to be known as a girl.
This is pure gold right here.
Yeah, no, I watched the first episode and I was a giggling schoolgirl.
This is honestly like,
I think the part that really sealed this show for me was when Tomo reveals that, hey, I made a friend, and he thinks it's a girl when it's a guy. Next one I'm watching is Spy
Yoshitsu?
Classroom.
Yeah.
Heard a lot about this. Visuals look good. The one thing I've been hearing is that Katakawa may fuck this. Next one on my list is actually one that, again, just aired today. It is the cool ice guy and his cool female colleague.
Cool ice guy and his...
This ice guy and his...
Oh.
I liked this. I really did. I liked the first episode. And I liked it because...
Did you skip down Matchy?
Danmachi's after this on my list.
I'm looking at the same list that you're looking, no?
Oh shit, I did. Fuck. I thought it was one down. My bad. But we'll get to Danmachi in a minute. I like this first episode quite a bit, Chewy. I liked how it's essentially, oh, these two guys have like really stoic personalities, and yet the chemistry just worked.
Mm.
But yeah, Danmachi, the second core of season 4, I really, really liked the ending of season 4, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
Mm.
I mean, they essentially just raised the stakes with a fucking dragon showing up at one group and the other group falling to the depths of hell.
Oh.
But that first episode actually is tomorrow.
Oh.
Are you watching the new Trigun anime?
Oh.
All right. Well, next up on my list, because I hate myself, is the Gorilla anime.
I hate you too.
At least I'll get one show to rage at, right?
Sure. Enjoy it,
Yep.
sir.
For me, after that, it is the anime that is being worked on by a certain Nagu. Well, no, it's an anime that is being worked on by the character design is from Nagu, who I really like. Joey,
I don't know. Yeah. What?
look at the chat,
Cat.
our Discord chat.
Oh well.
Yeah, so it's by yeah. So I really like their designs. I think their character work is actually very good.
Wait,
And
which one are you talking about?
It is the
Sword one?
Reborn to the Master Blade from Hero Queen to Extraordinary Squire.
Ah, yes. That one
Yeah.
I am watching. Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, I am totally watching it because of you know what.
I was gonna watch it regardless of that.
I think I might have looked at it regardless, but like when you, it's like one of the reasons why I watched one of the comedies from a couple of years ago was because Shigeru Ui was the character designer.
Oh no, yeah, I understand.
Like I always try to watch shows with character designers that I know, and Nagu is one of my favorites. Other than that, I think I got 3 more. Oh no, I got 4 more. 5. Oh my god, I got a lot more than I thought. I am
Yes, you
watching
do.
the Pokemon anime.
Aha, Mazase
Final-
Pokemon Master.
Another show I'm watching is this weird one. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King army.
Is that?
Aiko Soreta Anokoko Haishe, 30 die. No slow na second life. This one, Chewy.
Just tell me the number. That after the numbered ones.
It's not after the number.
Oh, it's in the number.
Oh no, it is after the numbers. Like it's well past 30.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Oh, this one. I see it. I
don't know. I just picked it. Think it looked cute. Oh look, another one that I just picked that I thought would look cute, which is wait, why did I pick this one?
Did you pick this one?
Saving 800,000 gold in another world for my retirement.
Oh, that one. Yeah, no, I'm watching that. I think this one's also isekai as well.
Yeah, it is an isekai.
I think I remember reading this. Yeah, no, I'm interested in seeing what goes.
And I'm gonna watch the Legend of Heroes, the Northern War.
Nice.
I will see if a video game anime can be as good as Utaru
And Arc Knights.
Yeah, and Arc Knights.
I'm gonna check out Oyukyumi no Kaina. The one where the world is.
Yeah, that's one I'm gonna watch too.
The world with the ever-growing ocean of snow or something.
Yeah, and it's made by Polygon, who tend to be one of the best at CG.
I am also.
I believe.
Oh yeah, no, go
they're the guys who do Knights of Sidonia.
No, yeah, this does remind me of Knights of Sidonia with the CGI.
Yeah, because it's the studio that does it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Another good studio at CG is Orange.
I am also going to check out not check out. I am definitely going to watch Tondemo Skill de Isekai Horo Meshi. Guy basically is able Salaryman just gets transported to another world and
That's
he
the
can make
Mappa
food.
show.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
good
another
one.
one of them. It
That's
should look good.
It is a good one. I've read
The
the
final
manga.
2 shows I'm gonna check out in the season are
I haven't read it.
Ars no Kyojo,
Arsenal Kyojo?
Giant Beasts of Ours. Looks like something it could take my interest in. And the final one I'm gonna check out is Nokemono Tachi no Yoru, which in English is The Tales of Outcasts. Wow. An orphan girl living in the corner of the British Empire. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say this. I think this winter season has a lot of like really good shows.
Oh, there's furries.
And like a lot of sleepers, but like
Oh, there's a lot of furries.
I'm gonna be straight up with you, Chewy. If Vinland Saga is somehow not my anime of the season, I will be fucking amazed. Like it's got Mappa, right?
Oh, I have other things I'm gonna watch too. But no, yeah,
Well,
no,
quickly name them.
I get you, Mappa, yeah. It's also Vinland Saga too. The farm arc is honestly quite crazy.
Oh, it's
Fun.
fucking amazing. Hopefully they
Um,
can get to the next arc where Thorkel comes back and I just cry tears of manly joy.
I am going to be probably watching Saikyo Onmyoji no Isekai Tenseki. What the Onmyoji Isekai? Because I've even though it's based off the light.
Why not?
I'm also gonna try out Ningen Fushin no Bokensha, the guy that whatever got kicked out of the hero party or something. I think I read this one actually, so I'm pretty interested.
Yeah, that one that is I believe it's its first episode's already out apparently.
I'm also gonna read the second season or watch the second season of By the Blessings of the Gods or whatever it's called.
Amatachi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you'd watch that.
Because I already watched the first one. And it's very comfy.
But yeah, no, I think I've already made it clear. I think that
The food will be weird.
Vinland Saga is probably gonna win my anime of the season here.
Yeah.
If I think the best 3 shows, probably gonna be Vinland, Bungo, and Malgaken.
I want to say
both Fury tied right with Malgaken.
I'm gonna say probably Vinland. Ooh, maybe John Machi second, then Tomo-chan third. I think Tomo-chan's gonna be the wild card this season. I feel like it. I need it.
Don Machi to me is my wild card. Like I genuinely believe that it could be amazing this season. Anyway, shall we end this here and give out some awards?
I'm gonna destroy everyone's aim. I mean, yes.
Alrighty. We'll see you next time. We got some awards to give.
All my hard work for nothing. Bye.